I wanted to ask you, though, a little bit about that plot construction. Why is it useful to you to have Jesse as, I mean, we go to pains to establish this ultra elite force. So two questions I had about that were, one, why immediately break Jesse off from it and have her go a little rogue? And two, why does that force need to be outside of like a government branch? It's not, is it MI6 that James Bond's a part of? It's not that. It's more like group Batman, where everybody is tossing in their money and doing it secretly on the sly. So yeah, both those questions. Why is it important that Jesse is rogue, and why is it important that the Athena Protocol is not a government institute?
Yeah. Well, if I'll do it backwards. So I'll say, well, for Athena, I think it came from what the meaning of it was to the founders, and they specifically wanted to deal with things that they felt governments were not dealing with, because Lee is a technology tycoon with a ton of money. Peggy is a former U.S. ambassador who's worked within the halls of government, and Kit is a British former music star who's also been out there campaigning for women and children. But none of them feel that the work that they've done has made a significant difference. It makes a little difference here and there. So for them, they're trying to deal with the stuff the government specifically won't deal with, and it's hard to imagine CIA or MI6 or MI5 setting up a Black Ops, division specifically to deal with human trafficking or girls being married off underage or whatever the issues are that a lot of women and girls face. So I think that's why it's the meaning of their mission that means that they have to operate outside the government. And it also adds another layer of danger, because these are people that are going to be completely in jail or worse if they get found out in taking vigilante justice into their own hands. So again, it added another layer of conflict that I really liked. And then in terms of Jesse going rogue from the rogue agency, that was really, for me, built out of Jesse's character arc, because I wanted her to be somebody who learned a big lesson in this book and who changed significantly from who she was at the beginning as she learned to grow up and mature. And I think at the beginning she's a little arrogant. She's part of this elite force. She's probably the most talented agent on the force. And she's a little bit, they can't do without me. And when she finds that they can, it's a big shock to her ego and her system. And then she has to really work her way back onto the team and prove herself and earn back the trust that she's broken with her teammates. And for me, character-wise, I just thought that was a really exciting story to follow. So, yeah, that was why.
They can't really do it without Jesse.
No, I know, and that was the other. I guess I just like to keep challenging myself as a writer. I'm like, okay, how are we going to now get through this where Jesse has to be an integral part of solving this without making the others look like they don't know what they're doing? And I think, it was to find a twist halfway through the book that made it, oh, okay, you could imagine that the rest of Athena had missed this detail, but that was now crucial and that Jesse has the details of. So I can't say any more than that without spoiling the plot.
No, we're walking a very dangerous line coming right up to it.
It's fine.